up to $12.95, unfortunately. But good news, Freedom membership has remained the same at $19.99. What that means is you can place an order as often as you like during that calendar month. You could even place an order every single day, and there's no minimum and no maximum to those orders either. So it gives you the opportunity to take advantage of all those fabulous deals, those wonderful opportunities that we bring you here at Hochanda, now shipping again to you out in America. So take advantage of that. Make sure you become a Freedom member though. Take advantage of that saving.
Hi, we're the team from Daisy Bee Stamps. My name's Nina, this is Josie, and this is my dad Roy, and we design and manufacture our very own polymer stamps. So 3 years ago we decided to embark on turning our own designs into polymer stamps. We're really excited about where this is going to take us in the future and how we can evolve those designs and keep bringing you something that's just so different. So we wanted to add an extra element to our stamp collection, and this was down to Josie using her iPad and hand drawing the amazing sentiments that we now have in our collection. All our designs complement each other so that you can use them again and again to create something new. So make sure you don't miss the Daisy Bee shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Katrina from Rowan Dean. We're a small family business that design embroidery kits. Embroidery has always been my passion, and I'd love to show you how to do some of the stitches and some of the kits. We're based in Derbyshire, and I'm really inspired by the landscape and flora of Derbyshire, and I think other people will be too. Our kits are really easy, and I hope they inspire you to have a go at stitching. Since we've been on Hochanda, we've had a great time. Everybody's been really friendly and really good. We've met loads of people all around the country who watch Hochanda and find it really inspiring. Don't forget to join me on my Rowan Dean shows on Hochanda.
Hello, my name's Stuart and I'm the Managing Director of Oakwood Archer. Oakwood Archer is a family-run business, and my son and my daughter work very hard with me to bring the best craft items to you in the UK. We specialise in high-quality items brought into the UK from all over the world, including brands like Kaisercraft, Stampendous and Impression Obsession. Working with Hochanda is fantastic for us. It gives us the opportunity to bring all of these brands and all of these products from all over the world direct to you, the crafter in the UK. Our products include stamps, dies, papers, buttons, trimmings, ribbons and album making kits. Just about everything you need to be a good crafter. So please don't miss Oakwood Archer shows on Hochanda.
Hochanda News. We are excited to announce that our broadcast hours on Freeview have been extended to 10 p.m. each day. We know that many of you were missing our live shows in the evening, and we can't wait to see you there.
Hello and good evening. Now we have got some fabulous MDF kits on the show for you, and it is of course Ross Papercraft, and joining me today for her second live hour is Pam. Hi Pam.
Hi.
Hello. It's quite nice because the last time we worked together, like I was over there,
yes,
like
yes.
the other side of the studio, and Pam was over there, but this time it's quite nice because we're a good, I would say we're still 2 meters to be honest,
easy,
but yes,
easy.
but at least we can be in the same set and we can chat to each other and we can hear hear each other, which is good. So we're going to start off with our lovely Christmas tree set. And I don't think it's too early now to get decorating these.
It isn't, and I must admit this is lovely.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
So are we getting the two different sizes,
You do,
Pam?
you get the smaller one and the larger one.
Excellent. Now, of course, we're saying Christmas, but I suppose you could just make it a wintry scene, couldn't you?
Yes, I don't see why not, or even an autumnal one.
Absolutely, good point. And so, as you can see, you're getting your pieces to slot together, and they're really easy, aren't they?
Very easy, yes. You can actually hear them as they're going together.
So they do squish in. Do you recommend glue, or you don't?
On this one, I put a little bit of glue. If you want something to stay permanently, or if you're going to pack it away,
yes,
then maybe you could, unless you're going to dismantle it and reassemble every time you use it.
Yeah.
It's entirely up to you. You don't need to on this one.
And what lovely sort of, how have you decorated them, shall we say?
Well, I did the smaller one.
This one?
Yeah,
okay.
And so what I did there is I sprayed it with green ink, and then I used hot glue gun on the sides and then painted it, and I'm going to demo that on the larger one.
Great stuff. And then on the larger one, I can see there's also some extra embellishments down there.
Yeah, so Wendy did that one, and she's used like a fake snow effect. It's lovely, isn't it?
You can really see that. That's really pretty on the base. And there's some lovely foliage also. Now, for your two fancy MDF Christmas trees, it's £11.99. You've got a £5 saving. 950882 is the item number. Next, now, I love the violins. They're such a classical shape, aren't they?
They are, yes. And these you can do, well, you're just limited by your imagination.
Yes.
So again, Wendy's done the two samples you see there, and I demoed that earlier. It's behind, and I'm quite grungy.
Yeah. So, well, it's nice you put your own stamp on it, don't you? But look how she's decorated it. You've got some pieces of paper sort of made into little, oh, what do you call them? Rosettes. Thank you, rosettes. You've got this now, you've got this that she's painted up, that lovely string with the notes on it.
It's like a music score.
Isn't it? It's wonderful, I love that. And I think she's stamped also a music score.
That's a paper.
Is it a paper?
Yes.
How nice to get that. That's beautiful. Lovely little bit of twine at the top. And then this one, she's made very Christmassy. I love how full that is, Pam.
It is. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Look at all of that detail. And where's yours?
It's just behind you there.
This one?
Yes.
Excellent. Let's have a little look at this one. So you did this in the earlier show, did you?
Yes.
Look at that. How pretty. I like you said, I like that little bit of grunge. Is there a bit of gilding wax on there?
It's gilded, yes, it's a bit of gilding wax I just put on right at the end.
That is really nice. You're getting the two of them. Do we also get the stand?
You do.
Excellent.
There's two stands, and one's slightly different to the other, so you get choices. And there's a little shelf, and you can decide whether you want a curved shelf or a flat shelf.
Okay, hang on, I'll pick this one up. You've got 18 pieces in total. There are your stands. You'll get them as blank canvases that you can see here. You've got your musical notes, and you decorate them as you see fit. I always talk about, with MDF, Pam, how many mediums MDF can take.
It can. It's just, you can throw anything at it.
Yeah.
It just takes up, well, lots of paint and inks and pastes
and your papers,
material, lots of things.
£11.99 for the 211398. Then we move along to our teapot. This reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. It really does. That's just that sort of feel to it. It's a really nice, pretty design. This, don't you think, Pam?
It is. It's lovely. Adam had some really good ideas.
Oh, Adam.
Yes, he was really going off on one. He had lots of.
What were his ideas?
One I liked was paint it with chalkboard paint and use it in if you had a cafe or a tea shop.
Well, now that is a good idea. He is full of good ideas, our Adam. And that's so cool. Because, of course, all the tea shops, we've got tea shops opening up round here. I like that. You're also getting your Home Sweet Home. And I love the little teacup. Of course, you've got the stand to pop it in. And this must be really easy to pop together.
It is very easy. But my biggest tip is don't paint the bottom very edge because it'll swell,
Right.
and you might not get it in the slot. So
Got
just
you.
be very careful when you're doing that.
Okay, and then let's look at these finished sample. Wait, I don't want to break it. This looks really beautiful and vintage because there's some lace all the way around. I love that it's pouring tea that is flowers.
Yeah, so Wendy's done that one, and she's just put a piece of card on the back and attached the flowers so it looks like it's
hang on.
flowing.
Look, there you go. So there's the card on the back. There's how clever is that? And then yes, it does. I mean, how lovely! I'd love a teapot that flowed flowers. How cool is that? And then we've got another sample here. Let's pick this one up. I'm being very careful
So
with
that
it.
one's the coffee pot.
Ah, yes, of course. This one is your coffee pot that you get. And look at the same thing. I adore that it's got the flowers coming out. That's so sweet. I love how it's been decorated. Bit of ric-rac on it. Very pretty. Bit of ribbon. Again, you could make it grungy. It's totally whatever your style is. And that is £9.99 for that set. Item number is 065527. Next, we've got some figures and gift boxes. This is a nice little assortment because you've got different items, haven't you, Pam?
You have, yes. So you get 3 gift boxes,
Yep, 3 of
and
them.
then you get a choice of 4 little figures that you can put in the front. So there's the fairy,
Yep.
there's the stag, a cat,
There's our stag.
or a dog.
There's the stag, and there's the cat. Oh, hang on. Wait. Let's try and covering him up. And there's our lovely little dog. So just to reiterate then, you're getting the 3 boxes.
Yes, and then you get the choice of 4 figures, and there's
Right.
an extra little stand there as well, so the one you've got left you can put in that stand.
That's good, isn't it? And then look at these as a gorgeous display. Oh, there's a Christmas pudding there. This is so pretty for... See, at my mum's house we've got a mantelpiece, and I love putting things on the mantelpiece. Anything like this, maybe put some chocolates in that everybody can nibble. Look at our beautiful angel, or fairy, whichever one. With
She's a fairy because she's got butterfly wings.
Ah, I see. There you go. That is the official statement. Butterfly wings equals fairy.
If it's feathers, they're angels.
Right, got it. That's it. I love, look at the skirt out of lace. They've been so cleverly designed. Her hair is beautiful. It's got texture to it. And the flower. £9.99 for your gift boxes and your figures. And it's 626669. Then we've got a card and MDF frame set. Now I believe you're getting 4. Oh, apparently it's 2. Oh, okay, sorry, it's 2 of each of these fabulous designs.
And all the bits come out. So
Yes.
you've got the outer, the inner, and then you've got the butterflies themselves, or there's an elephant, I think, as well.
Yeah, there he is.
He's lovely, the elephant.
He is, isn't he? Look, he's really sweet. So I'm holding him by his nose or his trunk. Here's our ballet dancer. And these are light enough pieces that you can pop onto a card. You know, I think, and you could still send through the post, in my
Yes.
opinion. Here's our dinosaur. Let's pop him out. And last but not least, we've got a rocking horse. Don't see many of those about anymore. Let's pick this up. And you are getting lots of envelopes.
So you get 20 cards and 20 envelopes as well in that kit.
Excellent. 20 cards, 20 envelopes. I've got some samples. We've got our lovely ballet dancer. Lovely, because that's been spritzed and now she's a silhouette in the middle. But then, of course, because you've got the innie and the outie, you can get yourself a twofer. That looks very nice. And then, oh, look at this for the elephant.
That is so cute.
It is. It's been coloured beautifully. You've got the rocking horse. I like that with the little pearls on. And then last one. I love the use of material and
that
the
ribbon,
MDF.
The ribbon is in one of the embellishment kits that she's used on there.
Excellent. £9.99. 549994 is the item number. And last but not least, we've got the wheelbarrow that you can put together. Now, is this easy to put together, Pam?
I'll be showing you how to put that together later.
Excellent. And it does come with a little bit of foliage. And I don't want to... I'm knocking down my tools. Sorry. I'm downing tools. But easy to put together. They are separate, of course. But look, we've got a finished sample here. Isn't that fab? Look how the rake and the spade has been decorated. You could also put Christmas sweets in here. Lovely gift for gardeners. That is gorgeous. That's how it's been. Yeah, that right. Our Christine, who is a very keen gardener, our director, and she went, "I am actually." That's what she said. But you could put some little gardener soaps. Oh, special hand soaps and moisturisers. She's saying, you know, if you've been out in the garden. Oh, I didn't know that. £9.99. She's clearly got some, Christine. £9.99, 697 291. Do give us a call, 01733 60 2000. Have a look on the website at hochanda.com. And now I'm going to pass over to Pam for the first demo. What are you going to do for us, Pam?
I'm going to show you how to have a go at the Christmas tree.
Lovely.
So I've got the larger one here. I've painted the base already with a bit of gesso, just to sort of get started.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some ink. And I'm just going to swipe over with my ink pad. I just thought...
Look at the coverage, that's great.
I think you sell these on the Eyes Ink ones.
Oh, yeah,
yes, yeah. I think I actually got them from here.
Did you?
It wouldn't surprise me. So just swiping it over. Now, obviously, you can paint it, but I thought this might be a little bit quicker. And it's just... And I like the fact that it's not totally covered as well. It gives it a bit more variegation.
Yeah.
I think that's the word, isn't
Yeah,
it?
no, nice, yeah.
And the brown, I'm just going to swipe along the bottom. Like so. I'll just let that dry off a bit and I'm going to just swipe over the trees.
Yeah.
It just really takes the inks.
It does,
nicely,
doesn't it?
yes.
Very nice.
I'll probably end up with green fingers, which doesn't surprise me. Are you a clean crafter or a...
Well, yes and no. Can I say yes and no? Because I don't really like getting inky in terms of messy, so I'm clean that way.
Yes.
But once I've started a project, the papers start to go to one side, and then I spread out with the pens, and then I spread out. So I'm kind of a neat, messy crafter. Organised chaos.
Oh, as long as you know where everything is.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
So what about yourself? Neat or messy?
Messy.
Are you?
Very. Ask my family. They're all probably sat there nodding. Right, so I've just done that. I've done both sides of the tree, of the main portion. And what you're going to do is slot your tree into the base. Okay? And then this little piece will slot onto here. It'll only go in one place. And the longer slot is for the stag. So you'll be able to feel it go in. There we go. There we go.
It's almost like a little paint palette on top. That's sort of what I can see from here.
Now I'm just going to put the trees in, but I'm not going to put the deer in just yet, because I'm going to put my glue, hot glue, on the edges. So all I'm going to do is dribble hot glue and just let it go where it wants. Now I'm doing it in reverse, so I'm hoping it's going okay. I'll just have a little look over. I'll only do a little bit because obviously it'll take too long to do all of it.
I do like that it dribbles though, because you're going to get a good effect with that.
Yeah, and do the same to the tree.
Yeah. I really ought to use my hot glue gun more. I don't really use it. It's funny, because you can do loads of effects with it.
Look, you can, yes.
We once had a demonstrator on here who made wands out of hot glue. It was amazing.
Made wands?
Wands. He'd got a stick for the actual wand bit, but the actual handle, he made the most amazing, elaborate wands. It was so cool with the glue at the end.
Right, I'm going to stop there because I want the glue to sort of dry off.
So not totally set, but...
I need it to sort of set, so I'm not stopping it from dribbling by just laying it down a bit. I need it to cool.
OK.
Because otherwise it'll burn my fingers.
No worries. Look, I'll show you the lovely trees that we've got here. Let us know when you're ready,
I
Pam.
will, yeah.
OK. you're getting your large tree and your smaller tree to decorate however you like. It can either be a Christmas scene, which is probably the first thing you might think of, but do you know, it could be any time of year. If you like nature, this is a wonderful nature scene. You could make it autumnal, you could make it into a lovely summer scene. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You get your large one and you get your smaller one, but look how much fun you could have decorating them. You've got like a little snowy effect down the side of the trees. You've got your lovely deer in the front. More snowy effects down the bottom. They're lovely, aren't they? You can maybe put a little battery-operated tea light behind it so that it flickers when you turn the lights down.
I had a thought as well.
Oh, go on then.
Nice was, you know, you can get the really thin wired
Yeah.
LED lights.
Oh, yes, I love
and
those.
you could just literally drape it around. I think that would look nice as well.
Really good point, that one.
Right.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, she's
it's
ready.
set.
All right.
So I'm just going to put that down there. So then you just need to get some white paint or white gesso and just touch the globs.
Blob is a good word.
Yeah.
And what's that you're using? Sorry, I missed that.
This is just gesso.
Is it just
Yeah.
gesso? Okay.
I think indigo blues
Yay.
gesso.
We had indigo blue on earlier with our lovely
Yes,
Julia.
you did. Yes.
Were you watching from home or were you here already?
What time was she on? I saw.
Very early, 7.
Yeah, I thought I saw before I
Yeah,
set off.
I was going to
Yes.
say, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I set off about 9:30. So there's about 3 hours to get here.
Oh,
so.
really? Oh, bless you. Well, I think we all appreciate everybody's efforts to get into the studio now.
Oh, I love coming
Yeah.
down.
You love coming down?
I
Oh,
do,
that's
yes.
nice. We like hearing that.
Yeah. So if I just show you that little bit,
Yep.
and you can see the sort of effect that you're going to get.
It does look really realistic, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, and
Nice.
it's just a cheaper version of snow, if you like.
Yes.
So I would do that all the way down the sides.
Mm-hmm.
I'd do it to both of the trees. So I'm just going to pop that tree in there.
Yep.
It's not going to play with me. Come on, there we
There you
go.
go.
And then the stag, I've just blended the ink over
Okay.
and pop him in there. Now, if you wanted to, you could put snow in front of them on the little tray.
Yep.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to arrange some of the embellishments.
Which we have here. I think you were saying that this one that
That's
I've got here.
the deluxe one.
Yeah, nice. So what have we got in this collection?
Right, we've got a bit of all sorts in there. We've got some lavender, but it's quite sparkly and Christmassy, so I'm
Yeah,
going to
it
use
is.
that
That's
as a
great.
wintry. And then you've got some roses,
Yeah.
and then you've got the most beautiful little gems on wires.
Oh yes, I love these. Look at
So
those.
they all separate, and you can use them all individually. Then you've got
Good
the
stuff.
toadstools.
I love the toadstools.
And then the only thing I can call them is white pom-poms, but they're not. They're like
These
little
ones?
polystyrene balls.
Oh yeah, yeah. But they're good. They're really nice and snowy, aren't they?
Yes.
That's really pretty.
Yeah.
And do we also get our ribbons?
You do, and you get the look like studs.
They do, don't they? Let's pick that up. Let's have a little look. They do. They kind of feel like studs too.
Yeah, so you could separate them and put them on to make them look like studs.
Good stuff. All right.
Okay,
let's
so
see.
I'm going to use my hot glue gun because it's the easiest way to attach them. Forgive my head. So I'm just putting some glue in front and sticking that there. Mind your fingers. I burnt my fingers so many times.
Oh.
I'm saying I do have this special silicone finger bob, but I always forget it.
It's one of those things.
Yeah, and then I'm putting some foliage. Now this foliage is from the windmill. Not windmill,
Windmill.
not the windmill, the wheelbarrow.
Oh, okay.
Again with the W. Sorry,
That's all right. It's getting late anyway.
it's past my tea time.
Now that looks really effective at the front. It sort of really starts to finish it up.
Yeah, so you just build it up to how you want it. What's aesthetically pleasing to you.
Oh, that's a good word.
That made up for the windmill, do you think?
That's a good word. You're liking the trees at home. It's only $11.99. I mean, there's some brilliant price points You always get a really good deal, and obviously good quality with Ross Papercraft.
Now the roses, what I like to do with a lot of the flowers that have got a wire on them is I like to curl them.
Right.
Because it gives it an extra dimension. Rather than hide it away, make it use of it. So just curl it round a pointy tool and just have it, don't know if you can see it there.
Yeah, it does make it really pretty.
And then attach. So just arrange them till you're happy with
Nice
the
bit of
arrangement.
flower arranging, Pam.
Yeah. It's very difficult from this angle.
Bless you, I know.
You can't quite see where it's going.
And I guess, would you always recommend using a hot glue gun where possible?
It's easier, it's quick, and they stick straight away. So these beautiful shiny baubles, again, curl the wire.
They remind me of berries, actually, white berries.
Yes, they'll be nice in the centre of flowers if you make your own flowers. They'll be
like
lovely.
The stamen.
Yes. A little blob of glue, and just stick them in. And again, just twist the wires around your pokey tool, something fine. I find the pokey tool's the best, gets the best curl.
Oh, really?
Because it's a nice tight curl.
Yeah, I'll have to try that at home. You know,
And
if you've
how
got...
we're doing.
Yeah, you're doing really well. That looks fabulous.
So there you go. So one more rose, I think, in the centre.
Beautiful. Do you know what? If you've got any other of the MDF projects that Pam has brought to us previously, then feel free to send your pictures to studio@hochanda.com, or you can pop them on Facebook. Yeah, I know it's getting a bit late, but we do appreciate it.
And there we go.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much,
I will
Pam.
finish that off and I'll post a picture of it on social media.
Lovely, but look at all of that detail that Pam has done. Really pretty. You can get that embellishment kit, of course, and the details of that are on the screen, at the bottom of the screen if you want to go for it. So you've got roses in there, you've got lovely little, like stamen, some studs, some ribbon, some gorgeous lavender, that is there also. Right, we have got on the show some beautiful MDF blank canvases in terms of your violins. There you are, details are on the screen. You get your lovely violin shape, which I think is really cool. Look at those shapes. You're buying this, you're already getting ahead. You get the scroll, it's like the music notes. I love the shape of that. And then you've got more of the musical notes, just a smaller version. Then you have your treble clef, hopefully I've remembered that, quaver, or was that a semi-quaver? I've forgotten. Do you know, this is terrible. I used to play the cello and the flute, but that was so long ago. I'm not even sure I could remember to read music. Isn't that terrible? It's that thing about if you don't use it, you lose it. I got a good grade in French. I can't remember a thing now. Anyway, let's have a look at some of these samples. You do get the stands, and you can see some lovely little rosettes, that's the word. That who's the lady that's decorated it? Wendy. Wendy's decorated. Gorgeous, lovely scroll of your music. I love how she's using musical paper with the notes on. That's almost like a little book at the top. There's a little bit of twine she's used. Very pretty. And then there's your Christmas version. You could make it look just like this. How pretty. Now, you are getting 18 pieces in total of the violin set. You've got the berries you could decorate it with. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And very reasonable at $11.99 for your violins. Very pretty. We have also then got your, it's your teapot set. Teapot, coffee pot, very nice, very easy to pop together. You'll get your stands, you'll also get 2 of your home sweet homes. It's quite a nice large surface for you to have a little play with really and decorate. 2 of everything there. So you get your teapot and you get your coffee pot. Isn't this a brilliant display, making it look really vintage. You've got some lace on there, maybe some of the embellishment kit. But isn't it fabulous how it looks like it's pouring flowers? I just think that is such a clever design. Then we have got the coffee pot. How pretty. I love the pinks. Love the pinks. It's another one where it's flowing those beautiful flowers. There's a bit of rickrack used at the top, nice bit of shiny rickrack, but it's very, very pretty indeed. It's $9.99, so I can't quite see the monitors. $9.99 for that set. You can call us on the usual number, or you can check out on the website at hochanda.com. And now we're going to go back to our lovely Pam to see what she's doing next. Over to you, Pam.
I'm going to have a play with the frames and the card kit.
Okay.
So I've chosen the butterfly.
Right.
So it separates into 3 separate pieces, and I've got a really technical piece of kit. Are you ready for this?
Nice.
Because I'm going to spray.
Right.
And I've learned through experience that you need a box. So I'm going to spray onto a piece of music paper. I'm going to put the butterflies on there. And then I've got, because I'm going to make 2 cards at the same time.
Why not? Do a twofer. The box is large enough.
And then we've got the frame. You could actually make 3. I think we'll have that one on there. That
Yes,
on
of course, because
there.
you've got the in the outie.
Need to line it up, otherwise it won't be in the middle. And I know some people will be screaming at me. I'm going to put that there.
Perfect.
So I've got some spritzers here. So any of your Mica Sprays.
Yeah, love Mica Sprays.
And these are quite a vibrant
Oh, yeah.
colour. And then we'll have a bit of a purple on there as well.
These are my favourite sorts of colours, Pam.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I must have known.
You did, you're a psychic. Oh, it's probably because you've seen me wear them all the time, I don't know.
Okay, now then, I need to dry them. I'm just going to give them a little blast in the with my heat tool.
That's
Is that
fine,
okay?
absolutely fine. Yeah. So if you've got any questions for Pam, feel free to send your questions or pictures to studio@hochanda.com, or you can pop a note on Facebook. Oh, I'm eyeing these chocolates up. I'm going to have to hide them because I need those chocolates. Say that again, Christine. I do eat chocolate, they're saying. It's because I'm always trying to be good forever on a diet. Oh, yeah. Christine, this is just while Pam's drying, because I've had to move up the other end of the counter now. So I have a theory, you see. If you only eat half a chocolate bar, you're never having a whole one. Yeah. So the calories don't count. If you eat some chips off somebody else's plate, that's their calories, not yours. Thank you. I think Pam's ready.
All right, so I'm just going to bring them out of the box. So we have, you could actually make 4 cards. Because
How
there
would we
you've
do
got
that?
the shadow.
Oh, of course you have, yeah.
And then if I take that away, so there's 2.
Nice.
And then use the pieces that I've just decorated
Yep.
to make another.
Love it when you get more than one.
So there's my technical bit of equipment. And then I've got one of the card blanks, and I've cut a piece of black card just to add, mat and layer, and it just sort of enhances the images, make it stand out a little bit more. So I'm just going to glue that on in the centre, like so. And then we'll glue this one down. You can either use PVA glue or you can use your tapes, whatever glue.
A bit of double-sided tape would
Yes.
work.
Your glue of choice.
That looks really vintage now.
Yes.
Love that.
Now I was going to put them back on, but I quite like it without. Let's have a little look. We could.
Oh yeah, layer them up.
I quite like that now.
Yeah.
Do you do that when you're making things?
play,
You've just sort of changed your mind as you're going along.
Or I do what Leonie says, and I faff a little bit, but faffing in a good way. It's playing faffing.
Yeah. It's experimenting.
Yeah.
Because some of the best cards, I think, are what you call a happy accident.
Yes, they are. Yeah, I've done a few of those. And yeah, you think, oh no, I didn't want to do that. But and sometimes I find if you go away from something, if you think, oh, I don't like it, and you come back the next day,
Yes.
suddenly you see it with a fresh eye.
Yes. Now, I wasn't going to put the frame on, but I think
It's nice to finish it. Yeah.
it just finish it off nicely. And it'll fit, and it'll look like it's got another layer. Just move you
That
over.
looks really good. I mean, that could be a piece of home decor rather than a card.
Yeah. So there's one,
Yep.
and the other one. So exactly the same, just a bit of the black. The black will help the notes.
Makes it pop.
The notes stand out.
Yes.
I couldn't get the word out. Dear me. Do you ever do that? You get stuck on a word and you just can't get it
Constantly,
out.
I'm sure I'm constantly... This is why sometimes it is good to have the voices in my head, because they'll go, it's this word, Alex. That's what you're looking for.
I think that would confuse me if I had the voices in my head. There's enough going on in my head without extra voices. So that one,
Yeah.
and I'm going to leave like that. And then you've got that left
That you could use for
that
separate
you can
projects.
use for something else. You could actually put
Yeah.
that on another card, so you'd have a 3.
Brilliant idea. Lovely. I will leave you just for a second then, Pam. Actually, could I clarify? You know, you get your 3 boxes in this set.
Yes.
Do you get all 4 of the shapes, or
Yes.
you choose one?
No, you get all 4 shapes.
Lovely. Just wanted to clarify that. So you'll get 3 boxes. You'll get your 4 shapes, which are your fairy, and there's the little stag. Plus you're getting the cat and also the dog, and you can decorate them any which way. Now if I lift this up, you can see how they're decorated. How pretty. I love that you can make them Christmassy. There's our stag. Look, there's a bit of ribbon around there. Not ribbon, lace. This is lovely Hessian. It's a bit of it looks like Hessian they've coloured actually around there. There's a bit of lace. There's some sequins. Lovely bit of material in the back. I think these are cinnamon sticks. And it's really nice. Christmas pud. Santa is bringing a little Christmas pud. These could be, because obviously they're embellishments, but they could be cranberries. Lovely. That's one. And then we've got this lovely lady here, our fairy. And I love the way she's been decorated, all that beautiful lace. There's... Yeah.
It's blank.
Right.
So you can build up her features if you want. On the other sample, I've put a few little faces on, the one with the chocolates in.
Oh, yes, let me bring this up. I might have to cover the... because you'll know what the brand is, so hang on. This is why I hid them. Let's do this. Hopefully I've got this all right. And there may be one not there afterwards. But look, you can see, look at her little rosy cheeks. Isn't she adorable? Like you said, Pam, that's how you can decorate them up. Those little mushrooms you're seeing there, or toadstools, you can get those in the embellishment kit. That deluxe one that we showed you. Very pretty. Details are on screen. I think it's £9.99, I believe. Apologies, I haven't got a monitor here, so... right, then next up we have got a nice set of paper. You've got your envelopes, your cardstock, 20 of each, and then you've got... So we're saying it's 2 of each, yes?
Yes.
Right. 2 of each of the Ballet Dancers, 2 each of your lovely dinosaurs, 2 of the rocking horses, then you've got 2 of the, sorry, a bit difficult for me to pick up here, the elephants that look really, really cute. They all come with the frames, of course, and they've got the in the outie, and these are the butterflies, 2 of those. 20 envelopes and 20 cards. And here we've got some more of these lovely samples. Is this the right way? Let's do it this way. And here are the butterflies that Pam was demoing with. Really pretty. And then, look, you can get your inks on your MDF, you can get your gilding waxes, all sorts, gilding flakes. The possibilities are endless. That's why I love MDF. How cute is this? Isn't that sweet? Very adorable. Here's our ballet dancers. Now, this is another example of having a twofer, as I like to say.
So that was a similar technique that I did before, but using the ballet dancer.
It's good, isn't it? £9.99 for the set, £549,994. And then the lovely wheelbarrow. It's so cute, isn't it? I won't move this one because you've got your spade, your rake, and your fork. Yes, I knew some gardening utensils. I do not garden. My dad does though, he loves it. Adam's just chuckling away. You get your lovely wheelbarrow, it's very nice and decorative, plus you get your foliage, and then you can make it look as gorgeous as this sample. Isn't that pretty? You've got 11 elements in total, nice and easy to pop together, and in here you've got your other elements, plus you've got your embellishments, which is really pretty. £9.99, 697 291 is the item number. Pam, are you ready for another one?
I am, yes. So I'm going to show you how to do the wheelbarrow, or how to put it together. So I've laid all my pieces out, and you notice you've got several slots, and it'll only go one way. So this is the base, so slot that in, and then you have one end. And if you want to, you can just put a little bit of glue on there.
Just to secure it.
Yeah. And once you've got it lined up, then you can line the rest up.
That's it.
Oh, no, one more to go.
One more. You'll obviously take your time at home.
Yes, it likes to misbehave when I...
Yeah. Always live TV. Yeah. But we have got plenty of time. We've got plenty of time.
Come on.
And now you like to, is this right, you like to put it together first before you decorate?
It depends what you're doing with it.
Right, yeah.
So if you're going to paint it, then yes, because the it will swell slightly with the moisture from the paint. So I will put it together. There we go. There's that bit. Now for the wheel, slot it through, and that I would glue.
That one, yeah.
So it doesn't come out. Okay. So we'll put a bit of glue, just a bit of PVA. I'm just going to pop it on the end there and slide that across, back in the slot, and a little bit on that end, and then that won't come out. So that'll need to dry.
PVA is quite good though, isn't it? 'Cause it doesn't take that long.
No, it doesn't take too long. So now if you're going to paint it, I will paint it now, but I'm not going to paint it because,
fair enough,
you know, you can see what it looks like in its natural state as well.
Yes.
So I'm using some of the lace from the embellishment kit, and all I'm going to do is cut pieces to stick on the inside, like. I'm going to use my hot glue for speed.
Now you get your lace, do you, from the other embellishment?
Yes, yes,
right.
with the one with all the roses in.
Lovely.
There we go. And I'm just burning my fingers.
Don't worry.
Don't
yeah, be
do
careful
that.
though with your fingers. That's lovely with a bit of lace inside.
And it's also, I just thought I'm going to put a bit of tissue in so you can pad it out a bit.
Oh, so it could be a nice gift box.
It could, yes.
Wheelbarrow gift box.
You could put seeds or something in, couldn't you?
Yes. Oh my gosh, my dad buys endless packets of seeds, but he's starting to get weird, like going for real exotic things now.
Wow.
I can't keep up with him.
My mum's a keen gardener.
Really?
Yeah. I like to pretend. When she comes round, she goes out into the garden and I can see her
Yeah,
looking.
she's going,
Oh, what you doing? You haven't cut that properly. That needs dead heading and all the rest of it. So, yes, I do try.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to roll up a bit of tissue just to pad it out.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put the foliage and some of the roses in.
These are pretty.
And again, you can either just place them in and then you can reuse it, or you can put your hot glue. I'll just pop them in, I think,
Sure. And are they like a foam?
The roses
Yeah.
are, yes, they're just like a foam.
Yeah,
I think I need a bit more tissue there. Lift it up a bit
a bit
more.
more padding.
So you could use some nice tissue paper, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Not just kitchen roll like that.
No, that's all right if you've got some around. We do have a little picture to show you of the other embellishment kit, and then you can get your gorgeous lace. Look at those roses. What else do we have in there? I think there's some gemstones and
Yes,
whatnot.
there's some bling, and then there's some beads as well.
Oh,
The
lovely.
beads, look.
Oh, I like those beads.
We're going to put some of these in
Oh,
here.
that's cool. They're almost like a necklace. Okay, details are on screen.
You can make a necklace with them if you wish.
could. When I see strings of, like, you know, your pearls or whatnot like that, it always reminds me of the 1920s. They used to have those longer necklaces.
Yes, I'm going to glue these in.
Sure.
So they're going to ping out otherwise.
They're going to misbehave.
Yes.
Do you have another date yet for when you're next back in?
I don't know.
Not yet.
Not yet,
Okay.
no. We've had a busy few weeks.
I bet, because yeah, you were only in a couple of weeks ago, weren't
Last
you?
week.
It was last week.
Yes.
Do you know, so much has happened since, you know,
Yes.
just in a week, hasn't it?
Well, things have changed, haven't they? The way things are,
Yes,
like the counter, how we're both on the same counter, which is nice.
it is, isn't it? We can have a good old chin wag without
Yeah.
having to shout across the other side of the room.
Well, you felt like you had to. I mean, you didn't, but...
No.
So the roses come in different colours. There's a blue and a cream as well, and a grey.
Lovely.
I put the grey ones on the teapot at the back, the
Ooh.
coffee pot.
The coffee pot. I'm going to get that now. Well, I hope is it all right? I don't want it to break.
That shouldn't do.
Good stuff. Do you want to see these? These are lovely. These lovely flowers. So these will also come in the embellishment kit. What lovely colours.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Very soft, very delicate and very elegant. Let me tip that forward. Great stuff. Back to you then, Pam. I'll go put this back
So
very
I am
delicately.
just attaching the roses. I always think if you think too much about it, you get muddled up with the colours. If you just attach them.
Look
you
how
don't-
full that looks. Oh, I'd love a wheelbarrow full of flowers like that.
Well, you don't need, excuse me, too many if you pad it out a bit.
Yes.
So I'm just going to pop another glue stick in there ready.
No worries.
Now this I thought would look lovely, just sticking out in little bits. So a little tiny bit of glue. It makes it look a little bit more girly, if you like.
And that's really
Feminine.
nice with that long strip. Yeah, you can make it as long or short as you like.
Yes, and just a tiny bit of glue and just stick them in the gaps and allow it to overhang. Just stick. I just thought it'd look pretty.
Yeah, I agree. What a lovely gift to give to somebody. How nice. See, I know
Excuse me, sorry.
Mother's Day's gone. We're just
Sorry.
going to get you a little bit of water. I tell you what.
Dry tickle.
Yeah, I've had that today. Do you know what the thing is? It's weird with the studio because once we get the aircon on, which we have to keep the cameras cool, and I get the same thing. Funny enough, I had it on last call at 4 o'clock today. A little tickle. It's one of those things, isn't it? Have a look online then. Should we just give the details while we get Pam? Yeah, lovely. While we get Pam a little glass of water. We've got our Christmas trees. This was Pam's first demo. You're liking this at home. You're going to get the smaller Christmas tree. Obviously, they're your blank canvas. And you're going to get the larger Christmas tree. That has the Christmas trees inside. I think that's so pretty. As I said earlier, it's really nice to maybe put a little flickering tea light behind and then have a lovely little flicker. And then we have got our decorated ones. There's some snow on the ground. There's some foliage in the foreground. Our lovely little stag or deer has been just nicely inked, nicely coloured. And then you've got your smaller one. You could put, if you've got some fluffy stuff, you could put that around the edges, bit of fluffy stuff. Although I really liked Pam's idea of the hot glue. And then once it's dried a little bit, you can use your either your gesso or maybe a bit of chalk paint if you want. You can get the two for $11.99, 950882. How are you doing, Pam?
I'm all right, sorry about that.
No, like I said, it happens to all of us. I had it myself literally earlier today. It's just the aircon and everything.
The more you try not to.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
Right, I was going to add a string bow.
Yes.
So I'll use twine. So any of your twine, just get a length of it.
Love a bit of twine. There's
I
something
do.
about it that's
It's-
just rustic. I don't know.
Yes. So make a bow,
Oh,
put your
right.
3
I need
fingers,
to watch this because I'm rubbish at this.
leave a tail and just wrap the twine round your fingers.
Is it your first two? Only your first three?
First 3, well, however big you want it.
I see, okay.
So then slide it off your fingers
Yeah.
and around the middle, wrap around the middle a couple of times and then tie the 2 ends together.
It's that bit I'm not very good at either. I need another hand. Is it just practice, Pam?
It is, yes. And then you can,
Splay them out a little bit. Yeah.
there we go. And chop your ends if you are, you can even cut the,
Oh, yeah.
and make it more like a pom-pommy
Yeah,
type effect.
like that.
So I just thought I'd stick this to the front of the wheelbarrow.
That's a nice little finishing touch, that.
And
And there,
there
you
you
go.
go.
Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that lovely little embellishment that's just dangling over. How cute is that? Thank you very much, Pam. Lovely. So we've seen our trees. Let's now have another look at our violins. Doesn't really have to be for anybody that's musical. I just think they're such beautiful instruments, just simply even to look at. So you have got your you're getting 2 of your violins. Let's pick these up to show you. And then you've got 2 different stands. One of the stands has almost like a curved edge and the other one has more of a straight edge. You've got this lovely large swoosh of notes, which is very pretty. Then you've got a smaller swoosh, and then you've got your embellishments of, you know, your treble clef and your quavers and semi-quavers, etc. There we are. And then we've also got some gorgeous ones that have been embellished. So Wendy's done this one. We've got our rosettes. Lovely. Do you reckon she used inks behind here or paints?
she's put the paper on and then she's painted like a wash.
A nice wash. So it's papers in the background. And then this really stands out. This middle piece in the black really pops. Using a bit of twine at the top and the top here. And of course it comes on the stand. And then we've got a lovely violin. Another one with our gorgeous Christmassy effect. Were you going to say something,
Yeah,
Pam?
I was going to say, it's the same paper that she's put on both of them. But look how different they look.
Yes, they do. That's great. Look at that. And then you can make it, again, really Christmassy. There's that smaller swoosh. And let's bring this one in. This is the one that Pam did earlier on.
So that might tore the paper.
Did you? Ah, okay. Look there. And it looks nice and grungy. And that there's a little bit of like gilding wax on here. Very pretty. $11.99 for your 2 blank canvases. Item number is 211398. Then we've got our teapot set. Love this. You've got your teapot and your coffee pot. Oh, Pam, tea or coffee?
Well,
Or does it depend?
depends on the time of day.
Oh, all right, there you go.
First drink of the day is a cup of tea.
Ah.
And then coffee the rest of the day.
See, I'm totally the other way round. I'm coffee in the morning, then tea in the afternoon. Ooh, I love knowing what people like. Now, you've got your 2 stands. Then you've got your teapot with your teacup. And, of course, you've got your coffee pot. And you've got your home sweet home. 2 of those. And they're so lovely to decorate up. I know I say this a lot, but MDF will take your decoupage papers, it will take your inks, it will take your sprays, you can stamp and emboss onto your MDF and then start to really embellish it. Do you know if we're allowed to make to sell, Pam?
Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
If you imagine what you could charge for something like this, isn't that so gorgeous with all of those flowers coming out? I mean, this would be such a nice gift also.
And as a new home gift, it would be beautiful,
New
wouldn't it?
home, absolutely perfect. And I'm going to go back to Adam's brilliant idea about, you know, you could put some chalk paint on it, and it's like, you know, was he saying that it's maybe you could put your order number on?
Yes,
with
so
chalk?
you could use it as a table, numbers, and, you know, just put your order number on. So if you say you placed your order and you're table 1, and then when they come to bring table 1's order, they take the teapot away.
That's a good idea. He knows his stuff then. He knows his stuff, our Adam. And then let's bring this one to show you, our coffee pot. Again, we've got those lovely flowing flowers. Beautiful bit of ribbon. And a little bit of rickrack at the top.
And that's been painted. Wendy did that one.
Wendy did that one?
Yeah.
Shall we show the one that you did?
Well, I did the stencil one as well.
That one?
So that one, I did demoed that earlier.
Brilliant.
So I painted it and then stenciled it.
I don't know, I don't want to lift it up. I don't know how far we can go in. That would be amazing. But isn't that pretty? That was in the earlier hour then, with Pam at... What time were you on, Pam?
I was on at 3.
3 o'clock. If you do want to catch up on Rewind. And then also this beautiful one next to it is stunning.
So that one's covered with paper.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that beautiful? And those wonderful roses. $9.99 for the teapot set. Item number is 065527. Next, we've got our lovely 3 boxes that will fit together brilliantly. I mean, imagine what you're going to pop in here. I mean, these could be for, yes, your crafty goodies, but you could keep these in the kids' bedroom to put all of their hair bubbles. I mean, the possibilities are endless, aren't they, Cam?
Yes, yeah, pens. You could put your pens in.
Yeah. You're going to get enough to make your 3 boxes, and then you'll get your beautiful fairy, the stag, the cat. See, if you've got a cat, you can't leave out the dog. And the dog, actually, as you can see, has got a little bit of an etched look to it.
It has, yeah. Are you a cat or a dog person?
No, I'm both.
Ah.
I used to have a beautiful Cavalier King Charles. He was so friendly he let the burglars in, and I'm not joking, this is a true story. Yeah, we'd gone out and the dog was just like, yeah, hey, party.
Come on in.
Yeah. And now I've got a gorgeous cat called Lady, so I'm both. What about you, Pam?
Dog.
Dog?
We have a rescue dog, and we also have my daughter's dog at the moment because she's on furlough.
Right.
So we've got a bit of a house full.
How cool is that? And then, well, let's have a look at our samples. Let's bring this in. Beautiful and Christmassy. You can cover the boxes with hessian, papers, ribbon, whatever you fancy. And there's some gorgeous lace, beautiful, sequins. Bit of cinnamon in here. You can see those glittery sticks. Isn't it really pretty? All the embellishments. And then a bit of snow at the front.
What a nice way to give a gift, though.
I think so.
Just something a little bit different.
Yeah. I mean, I love the fact that it's got a Christmas pudding. And let's lift this up. See, I want to know what's in the box that the fairy's giving. Here we've got a lovely little bit of ribbon. There's some of that, I forget what material that's called, but that's been popped in there. You've got a little bit of lace, and the wings have been glittered up, so she's very pretty.
I like
she's
the
holding
texture.
that flower.
The texture she's put in her hair
Is amazing.
It's lovely.
I wonder how she's done that.
I'm going to have to find out.
Yeah, because it really does look textured, and it's not material or anything. It's some sort of
paste, I think. And then
so.
she's sort of made curls in it.
Very clever. And here's one more, which again I have to be careful because you'll know what chocolates are in here because they're a certain brand. Let's bring the... Am I hiding them? Okay, good. And here, look at the detail on her face, her little rosy cheeks, beautiful flowers surrounding her. She's got those toadstools and that lovely little bit of lace. $9.99. Item number is 549994. And then we've also got our lovely embellishments. You've got 2 of each of these designs. You've got your innie and your outie and your frame. You'll get your ballet dancer. She's got a beautiful pose. And then you'll get, here's our, what's his name? Dinosaur. 2 of each of these. There's the elephant. I'll just lift them up because it's getting I'm getting a bit tight for time. Rocking horse. Oh, that's not very good showing you. And you'll get the butterflies. There you are. Oh, let me move my hands. You also get 20 of your cards and 20 of your envelopes. 999 549 994. Thank you very much, Pam.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing Pam very, very soon, as she is. Once more, you can call us or you can check out on the website, and we will see you after this short break with our Adam and Joe. Coming up next, we've seen obviously Ross Paper MDF, then we've got Mill Shop Online one day special, and after that it is funky needlework.
Now, it's really good to have your company and to let you know that there have been a few little changes here at Hochanda. For a short while, we weren't able to ship over to America, so